This is a dual USB-A and Type-C flash drive. This is the HP X5600c. It's USB 3.2 standard, and this is a little bit unique. Before I get into that, let me just real quick, why would anybody want a dual flash drive with a Type-C and a Type-A? And for those of you that aren't familiar, this is the Type-C, and this is what a Type-A looks like. One of the most common reasons is the ease and ability to use with a phone. You literally just plug it into the bottom or top of your phone, and it makes it super easy to transfer files, photos, videos, and any music that you have. Very simple process. The other reason is because a lot of laptops these days are coming with USB-C type ports instead of just the USB-A type ports. In fact, some of them are, they'll literally take out one of the Type A types and they're replacing with Type C. So it's convenient from that standpoint. What makes this HP unique is that just the way it was designed. So a typical USB will either have the this is a Type A, anything with like sometimes retractable, or sometimes it's just, you know, it's already out and it comes with a cover. Another type, and this is also a dual type. This happens to be a micro USB port, but same idea in that you can flip, you know, from one side to another. But what makes the HP unique is that it's actually two parts. It's a USB-A type or USB Type A type right here, and this is essentially just an adapter. Okay, so this goes right into the back of here. All the files are actually being stored on this little piece here. What also makes it great is that it does come with a cover, because if you can see, and I will zoom right in, dust and dirt can get in there and can affect that little plug right in there. This comes with a cover, as I said, so no worries from that standpoint. The drawback of using it, you know, something like this, is that if you're only using this piece, you do have to do something with this piece, and vice versa. But I think overall, the the net benefits are great. Why? As I realized, you're basically getting a Type-C adapter for free. This can be used on any other Type-A. So literally, this would just plug into this like that. Whoop. And there, now I have a Type-C or compatible flash drive. Because a lot of the ones that you're going to buy, they cost, you know, anywhere, you know, from a few dollars, $10, and a lot of them just have like a wire. It's like an adapter, and you see people walking around with that. So to me, this is a great value, great bargain. I'll leave a link for it down below. But as far as the details, you know, the specifics, it is 3.2, as I said. It's advertised to read up to 220 megabytes per second, and it's supposed to write up to 150 megabytes per second. In practice, the write speeds are probably around 20 to 25 megabytes per second, but it does read at 200 megabytes per second. The write and read times vary based on the file sizes. So if you're only transport or copying or whatever, very small files like pictures or something, basically the disk doesn't have enough time to warm up is not the right word, but it basically has to go up and down in terms of speed, as opposed to a really large transfer file, let's say a 4K video or some of that. It can work at its optimum level for a longer period of time because it's a bigger file. So those are the details, those are the specs. Just wanted to highlight this for people who aren't familiar, or those debating what type of a dual flash drive to get. You know, the push kind, or a lot of them are also, you'll see the ones where they just kind of flip around. But as far as getting a dual, to me, it's a no-brainer, just because it has so much more usage, and the price is just a few dollars more generally than a straight-up Type-A. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you found this at all helpful, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe down below. Thanks for joining me.